Hi, in this tutorial we are going to make an American flag with an American bald eagle on it. I've already covered our cake in some white fondant already, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to put the blue, obviously, and the red and the white stripes and the stars onto our flag, and then we've got an iced sheet American eagle that we're gonna then put onto the cake as well. So we'll take you step by step and show you how it's done. So we're just gonna knead up some and roll out some white fondant, and this is a kilo of fondant. So I've just literally cut it in half, just so it's easy, more manageable to work with. And then we're gonna drape that over the top. And we're going to do that in sections. Okay, we're using a kilo at the moment because our cake is actually 12 inch, so it's 12 inch by 12. And so for bigger cakes, obviously you need bigger amounts of icing. But as you can see just now, I'm just rolling this out. I'm just using the same method that I use when I roll out all my cakes. Just trying to keep the shape. And we're just going to carry on rolling. So we're going to panel up this cake now because obviously we don't have the big machine to cover it all at one go. So we're going to panel and stripe at the same time. So we're just going to trim down our edges, and what we've done is we've panelled this now. So we've taken a roll of fondant, of white fondant, rolled it out, and we've layered these stripes on top. We're just going to stick it with a bit of water. Again, you can use gum paste or glue. And this will just keep it in place while we come to do the next stage. Again, don't worry too much because we are actually going to line and do our American flag up with this as well. So the next stage will be to cut the excess off, and then we're going to make some stripes. Cut the excess off first, because then it helps that you can move the board around if needs be. Take our white and put it to one side, we will need this later. So now we're just going to put our stripes into place. We've cut them down to size, and we're just going to pop them into place. And our last stripe is going on the bottom. And again, we trim what we don't need. So here we have the start of our American flag, and we've just got the top part to do in a stripe, a quarter of that, and then it will be a quarter blue, and we will make some stars as well. So we're just rolling out the blue, so we're just going to trim the sides to just try and get them a little bit more neater. So I'm just going to put that there to move my cake over, and then we're just going to drape this . So we're just going to cut the excess off because we've got quite a lot lapping over. And we're just going to cut the excess off our board as well. so it's more manageable to work with. And so you can see we've got the blue part of our flag almost done. Okay, so we've got our blue on now, and the next part is just to panel up our last part of the cake. So we're just going to pick it up and we're just going to drape on now, like so. And my lovely assistant is going to help me cut it all up, like he's been doing all of this video. This is my husband who does most of the editing, but today I've got him on hand with me here. Now you can see we've got all our straps on, and it's just a question of now of sticking our stars on. So we've got two different sizes of the American Bald Eagle on our sheet, and we've decided to go for the smaller one. I've decided to go for the smaller one. I think the big one might make the cake look a bit too busy. So we're going to go for the smaller one, and all we do is when you order them, they'll actually come with instructions to tell you what to do. Basically, you just follow the instructions on the sheet. So that's what we're going to do. So, okay, all we've done here is we've cut a piece of fondant, just the same size as the picture, just so we can get that to stick. And now we're just trimming off the excess of icing off of that ice sheet. And then as you can see, it just pulls away. And then we do exactly the same on the other side. We're just going to wet it with some water, just so that the ice sheet sticks to the cake. And then we're just going to place our ice sheet on top. And there it is, all stuck on. Little thin strip. I've already done one because we've now decided that we're going to just frame up our ice sheet, our eagled ice sheet. If I clear this, then you can see what I mean. So all we're doing is just putting it on, and then I'm just going to cut it to size. And then I'm just going to do the same on this side. And then I'm just going to stick it down with the bare minimum of water. I don't want the water to ruin the sheet. So I think what I'll do is I'm just going to do the corners, corner to corner. Because like I said, I don't want the water to bubble the icing up, which sometimes if too much water can do that. So there's our finished cake. So here's our cake all finished. I really hope you liked this tutorial. If you did, then please subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the button below. You can also find us on Cake Decorating with Danielle at Facebook and on Instagram as well. So thank you for watching.